Hey guys, and welcome to this video on the new Fort Forinthry update coming to RS3 today. So to access the fort, you do need to do a mini quest and also do some upgrades to the fort. So I've done it on the main account and click corrupted, so I'm just going to run through it all on the noob. So here you are in Varrock Palace, just click on the start quest and this will take you into a cutscene between the king, queen and a mercenary. So as always, hold the spacebar, go through the chat. Now this is where I think it's catching a lot of people out. So once they finish the conversation, a lot of people are leaving. You don't leave, go through the door and speak to the king and queen, accept the quest,
a threat looms over, and
then you'll get this cutscene as well, which is actually pretty nice, to be fair.
Through famine and war, we need time to recover and rebuild. But in the wilderness beyond the northern border, Zamorakian forces ready for the attack. The kingdom of Mistalin stands at the forefront. The other kingdoms can offer little aid. We are not prepared to fight another war. Even the city of Varrock is vulnerable. We must do what we can to protect the undefended lands to the south. In the near wilderness is a site of strategic importance, a vale that has seen countless battles. Claim this place, establish a fortification there, and be ready for the retaliation when it comes. Do this, and we will declare your domain a new duchy of the kingdom. You will rule over it in our name as a peer of the realm.
I really like when I do cutscenes like that, it's pretty well done. Right, so signing up. So next we're going to go to the old sawmill to go and find Bill. Now this bit is combat. If you're a sort of a main or a high level, it won't be a problem, it's just getting rid of some armored zombies. Now for this account, I'm just going to go and grab some food real quick. Really I should have gone and used the teleport to the earth also because it's a bit quicker, but since we're running anyway, we'll just keep going. So go towards the sawmill until you see another portal similar to the one we've just gone through in the palace, and basically this will put you into combat with some zombies and we'll just be able to go and find Bill from there. So luckily they are only level 21, and because he moves so slow as well, it gives this account some range. It shouldn't really struggle with him because its mage is high enough now, but it's just in case. Don't judge for the action bar either because I don't play combat just yet. Very, very soon. I was going to pick off any stragglers. So this is pretty much a skeleton of the fort. I think in the middle that's going to be where the lodestone is, or there definitely is a lodestone somewhere because it is an option on the map when you go and teleport. There's a bank and that will be the workshop. And then that's pretty much the skeleton and everything else. Bill is just hiding in the corner here, cowering away while we go and kill them zombies. There he is. Right, so that's pretty much it. We now have access to the fort. So what we need to do now is just to build the workshop. And to do this, you just go over to the workshop here. Something else which is very good as well is Bill has a trade option for 250 limestone. So if you didn't have enough time to stock up on your limestone, Bill has the option to buy 250 there, which I'm going to buy an invo. So here is where you do your updates to the workshop. You click on the blueprints and it'll tell you what you need for what parts. So here we need to make some stone wall segments, which you do on the stone cutter here. Just do that. And then as well, the saw bench has two different things you can use. So the best thing to come from this as well is that protein planks do actually work. And the benefit is as well that protein planks do count as all forms of logs. So you don't use mahoganies for level 1, you have to use normal planks. So protein planks here can pretty much be used for everything. So when doing the tier 1 stuff, you want to be using the refined planks. And this is a two-stage process. You need to make the refined planks first, and then you make the refined planks into your wooden beams then. And that's used on the second half of the bench, which is the woodworking bench. To make the planks, you're just using the sawmill. So you go and use your planks and make them into the wooden frames. In terms of woodcutting XP, it's actually not too bad. It is very, very AFK in parts. The XP does scale to your level. It won't be as good as pure making like using portable workbenches and making mahogany tables. No, it won't be that good. It will be pretty much decent XP for doing something which is going to benefit you in the long run. So this fort, you want to make sure this fort is maxed out, and the XP you're going to get for doing that will be pretty good. If you're going for pure construction training, things like doing the workbenches on World 84, making mahogany tables is still going to be the best. However, this is some nice XP for doing something which is going to benefit your whole account. So once you're done, put this onto the main blueprints, and then that will make your workshop. Once you've done that, Bill will then go to you and say, we're going to go and find some people to sort of look after it. But before doing that, you've got to go in and access the hotspots. So the hotspots are where you get the optimal XP. And basically it's what you need to do to upgrade the building as such. So this is what's finishing off doing this building. Your sort of progress bar hits all the way to 100%. That's what will change the next tier into the workshop and really upgrade it from there. So the optimal XP thing does move a lot. So make sure to keep an eye on it as well, just to make sure you're getting optimal progress and optimal XP as well. So you do have a tracker for how optimal your building has been. So for every 5% XP, you do lose 1% of building a blueprint, the XP you get from there. But to be fair, it's more AFK this way, so there we go. And there is the actual upgrade, making our workshop into tier 1. As you can see, you've got a furnace, you've got a forge, you've got a workbench, archaeologist workbench. This is going to be pretty amazing for skilling. So what we need to do next for this mini quest is to go and actually recruit a bit of a team. So if we're going to speak to Bill needs us to go and find a team. So the first one is going to be Asta, which is near the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock. Actually, before we go as well, let me just go and grab my Wicked Hood. So if you see that little green dot in that northwest corner, I'm trying to get a bit ahead on the main account, so I can do another video later on, just a bit more kitted out. Right, so Varrock first. So the first person is the Blue Moon Inn. And the good thing is as well with RS3, as soon as you hit someone you need for a quest, you get the blue box, which will pretty much tell you that's the right person. So spacebar all the way through this. Basically, they're going to say, I'll go, but find this other person as well. And then you just need to find 3 people. You need to find this person here, someone from Outpost, and someone from Draenor as well. So the person in Barbarian Outpost, it would have been great if I had the option to use my Wicked Hood, but I don't. So I'm going to go and run there now, and I'll show you which one it is. So here, Overseer Civ, again, spacebar all the way through. You just need to recruit her. She's going to go and do it anyway, because we're offering such a good deal here. Right, so she's sorted. She basically says you're going to need to find Priest. Priest is in Draenor. So once she's finished, we will go to Draenor to go and get Father Flint. So it's just in the marketplace, there he is. So just spam all the way through and he will also agree to it. And then after that, we need to go and speak to Big Bill again. The following mini quest, yep, just need to go and speak to Bill. Again, you could use your Wicked Hood and use the air teleport, but I'm a peasant and I've not sorted it. So just returning and speaking to Bill again. So what Bill's going to make us do now is, we basically told him we've got the 3 people he wanted to get. We're going to have to start building the walls. So for the walls, you're going to need 5 of the wall segments for everything. And this will pretty much take you a couple of hours to do. So there is a lodestone in the middle, which I'm going to try and see if I can do now, because it would save a lot of time. But I think for the lodestone, you're going to have to finish the whole tutorial, which means you're going to have to get the whole fort fortified and sorted that out. But yeah, that's going to take a while. It's going to take an awful lot of limestone as well. Remember, if you're short on limestone, to trade Bill and to take that 250 for yourself. And if you don't need it, you can sell it as well, because I imagine it will be profit. Let's just check my GE. My limestone isn't selling for the ridiculous price I put it in, so that's a sad face, but it is what it is. I'll definitely use it for this as well, because I'm going to need a shitload for the rest of this fort. But that is basically the end of this video. I just wanted to show you how to get to this stage where you're starting to build the walls up. It's basically half of the mini quest, and once the other half is finished on the main account, who's currently doing the walls now, I'll put another video up later on just to go through the whole explanation, and anything I can get done by that point I need to put a video up as well. So I hope that's helped you. I hope it's sort of ironed out what you need to do and where you need to go to get everything. And yeah, I'll see you in another video later on where I go on the main account and go through all the upgrades I've done and anything else you need to know in regards to sorting your fort out.